Hey, how's it going, traders? In today's daily recap, we are going to go over the three stocks we traded as a team. We also have two team members with us. Um, see what's up, boys? We got John Abukar, but we're going to go over the trades we did take today. Now, I'm going to go first. I took a few trades this morning, totaling a gain of just over $2,000, and I am still holding NEXI. I saw the historical charting on it, and I really, really liked it. You can see that NEXI had some historical breakouts. It had a breakout over 11 and a break over 1350 were the two levels, obviously, I was watching. And as it started to curl up, short traders started, I can't draw a resistance line. Short traders started covering in these areas. So as that happened, I got stuck in hot going up right here and it hit my scanner. And I said, okay, this is creeping up towards this first high day breakout. Basically the day that I actually had a volume where short traders started to short. Um, and I said, okay, well, if this starts to break out, short traders are going to have to cover. So what ended up happening was got stuck in halt going up, and it said it was going to resume at 11, which was pretty much a breakout level. In that case, in my personal opinion, you should have an open market order as the halt opens. So you are the first one to get filled. You are going to get filled before anyone else with order priority. And then as the stock squeezes into another halt, you'll have a decent average. Remember, stocks with decent volume, it's usually two halts up, resumes higher on the second halt, and then dumps. This was no different. That pattern has made me tons of money. So right out of this halt, I said, okay, guys, This is a risky trade, and I don't, I had a red week last week, so I'm gonna go on with light positioning. 500 shares max. So I put a 500 share buy order, which was only $5,000. So realistically, if it dropped from 11 down to 10, where I would have cut losses, I was only risking $500 to, in theory, make 1,500 if it started to break out towards 13. Now we got exactly that. I got filled at 1150, 1140, and then squeezed into another halt at 1260, then resumed up to 14. I sold out of that move because, as we know, one halt up, two halt up, third halt, it opens higher and then dumps. And it did just that. So with 500 shares, I made almost $3 a share. Really good. And then SMTG, I tried a few times pre-market. I was late to the party on this one. Abukar, who's going to go over his trade in just a minute, he did trade this one, picture perfect 5 minute pullback. I was trading the second wave up in here, and as it retested in the 5 minute time frame, I thought we'd get a squeeze. Never got it, and it was too expensive to short, so didn't short it. Lost $700 on that one. Hindsight, I only took 2,500 shares twice, so I lost over 10 cents a share on both trades. Um, I did. I didn't take big size. If this was the first 5 minute pullback, I probably would have taken 5,000 shares, maybe 10,000 shares. But I sized down. Thankfully, I did because it didn't work out. Second 5 minute pullback. Again, we have one 5 minute pullback, and the second one right here. You need to size down based off of what you would have took here, at least half. And then NKTX was on my watch list for a short. I shorted this at 1144. So basically, as it took high a day, I saw that it was very choppy, off of light volume compared to this heavy volume day. And I said, okay, if this takes high a day, I'm going to go short. And I actually have this one on video. I have both of them on video, which you guys just saw. Anywho, so that's it. Took a short at 11:44 as it broke out because it was faking out all morning, and I'm like, this is gonna do it again. So sell order stepped up. I took only 2,500 shares short right here, and then I added again as it made this potential lower low down in here. Now I did double bottom, rallied up to almost my average. My average was about $11 at this point, and that was my stop loss. And then ended up failing at VWAP and then trading all the way back down to almost $10. And I decided to hold this one into tomorrow. I think because we're having a lackluster in volume, you can see in the historical time frame, looking very bearish as it faked out So I think we are going to get a move down to the 9 EMA at around 950 tomorrow morning, potentially even lows down to 875 range, and maybe even low eights into maybe probably not tomorrow. This is a pretty high market cap stock, so a lot of sell volume needs to come in order for it to dump like that. But I was able to start my short off of its first red day. I don't know why it's having two. It's only had one red day. So first red day usually means it's going to continue lower the next day. As you can see here, it was back-to-back red days. And off of way less volume. So traders are saying, it's not worth it up here to trade. So decided to go short. I held 4,000 shares overnight. We'll see where this opens tomorrow. Again, I'm looking for 875 is going to be one of my price targets, and then the 75% retracement is 730, so that's my maximum price target. I doubt it's going to go all the way down to 730, but you never know. I'm going to see how it reacts at 9 to 850, and if big sellers keep stepping up to the plate, I'll keep holding half my position. But should see a nice little gain tomorrow on this short.
So, I have a new favorite trade. My new favorite trade is that 7 a.m. Volume spike. I like to find a good setup prior to 7 a.m. Kind of size in and then watch the volume get taken away because brokers open their doors at 7, like Jason said. So let's zoom in here. Let me show you why I like this trade. Here we go. So we see a solid move up and a really solid kind of support here held. And if you check the historical resistance, there's a pretty solid support here as well. When I saw it leg up here and kind of hold at this level at 335, I tried to get in as close to 335 with the idea of cutting below 327. So just about 2 to 3% risk for a run to the pre-market high, which in my opinion is definitely worth it. That was here we go, let me check. That was about a 25% move. I was able to catch, I believe my P&L was about, I would say 17% is I think what I caught. I ended up finishing that trade at $132. However, later on in the day, did make some silly trades, giving some of that profit back. One thing to focus on for the future, once you kind of make your trading bag, don't sell it just for jokes. Don't trade things that don't follow your strategy. But yep, that's pretty much it. New favorite trade just before 7 a.m. Seems to be working out pretty nicely for me so far.
So here we have NKTX. I also traded this with Noah and Jason. I got in at about 11:10. I added more on the way down. I didn't average in correctly, which is why I had to stop out eventually, break even. I only made about $6, but okay. So the stock did end up popping up again at the end of the day. Not too worried about it. Better break even than red, so we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Alrighty, so that's going to do it for today's daily recap. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Things to take away from this recap are focus on 1 to 2 quality trades a day. If you're trading more than 3 things in a day, odds are you are over trading. There's not going to be more than 3 usually picture perfect setups in a day. So I like to stick to 1 to 2 trades maximum. In the year 2022, I averaged 1.2 trades a day, and that was my most profitable year, and it was one of the hardest years to trade. With that being said, in 2024, we are going to be doing the same thing, focusing on 1 high quality trade. And for me, that was my NKTX short, because at a high volume day yesterday and almost no volume pre-market today. So as a multi-day runner, I am expecting this to continue lower tomorrow. So that's what I was looking for. And my power is going to go out. So I'm going to stop this video now. And I'll catch you in tomorrow's daily recap. Peace, team.
Peace.